Welcome everyone, thanks for joining us for today's episode of Canal Days. As always, I'm your host Carrie, along with my co-host, founder of the Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Como. Our Canal Days series delves into the vast collection of historical sites throughout Massachusetts, with Robert's expertise of the local history as our personal guide. Each episode, we uncover history throughout local communities with historic houses, meaningful monuments, preeminent pivotal pioneers, and remarkable remaining remnants, all while uncovering their seminal significance. Today's episode of Canal Days, we will be canvassing the Williams Park, located in Chicopee, Massachusetts. So, can you disclose where in Chicopee the Williams Park is located?
Yes, and thanks for listening. Now, this is in the area on Burnett Road, even past the Chicopee State Park. So you have to drive by it and then a quarter mile more along. It's on the same side of the road. And that might be encouraged to infer in, yes, they are connected together. So today we're going to learn about some of the features and about that connection and some of the nice plant life that's inside of the beautiful park. And this park exists because the Williams family, who has a business on the front of this same park on the street, decided to give it over to the public good, and so now Chicopee owns it. So it's fairly easy to find as long as you know where Chicopee State Park is and keep going beyond it.
And can you characterize some of the features within the park?
There's multiple athletic fields, so a baseball, softball field, and a field hockey field, and a soccer field, and a walking path, which is some points paved, some points packed cinder, and then another walking path out to the Chicopee State Park end. And then it has a spray park, playground set, and then wide open green space for you to explore nature or to just have outing with your family. It's a very big area, so that was surprising for most people.
Fascinated by local history and eager to investigate the obscure treasures off the beaten path throughout the state of Massachusetts. Or maybe just seeking an unforgettable cultural activity for family and friends to enjoy? Look no further than Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, founded by Robert Como. With over a decade of experience, Robert offers captivating tours and presentations of historic sites and landmarks throughout the state. Whether you're interested in canals, cemeteries, German churches, or more, Robert's tours provide a unique and enriching experience for all. And that's not it. You can also schedule private tours tailored to your interests, ensuring a personalized adventure and unforgettable memories. Perfect for families or groups of all sizes, making for an exciting hands-on learning experience that brings history to life. Simply visit holyokecanaltour.org or email bobcat4214 to book your private tour today. And wait, there's more. Don't miss out on Robert's podcast and video series, Canal Days, where you can dive even deeper into the vital history of the Connecticut River Valley. Plus, for those who may not be local or would rather enjoy on the go, Canal Days brings the adventure right to your screen. So don't miss out. Uncover the pivotal past with Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke to make your own history with memories that will last a lifetime. Remember to log on to holyokecanaltour.org for more information and secure your personalized experience today. So getting back to our episode of the Williams Park in Chicopee, Massachusetts. Is there any connection between the Williams Park and the Chicopee Memorial State Park? And if so, can you connect the dots for us?
There's two connections. This is at the end of Chicopee State Park, the Alpella region, where the brook that makes the reservoir there is up at its end, and you can actually go see where it starts out. Now, there's two connections. There's a packed dirt trail where the maintenance trucks would have come up through this reservoir system, and when Williams Park was put in, you can actually see where they were to come up. They had to put a fence up there with a gate. And there's also the connection on a dirt trail that falls right along the reservoir and then the brook. So you can go in on that. When you go up to the western edge of Williams Park in the back corner, you'll come in and see that packed big dirt road for the trucks. But then off to your right, very sharply, is the dirt trail towards the brook reservoir. And both of them are great to walk in on or out of Williams Park, and they're both great to walk in out or out of Chicopee State Park. They both give you a different sense of what the park's like. Now, Chicopee State Park used to be a drinking water reservoir. There are two reservoirs inside there, a large one that's quite visible. And you can see why they need to make this maintenance road that connects into Williams Park. And the dirt road probably came around when people went walking along the brook or reservoir. And it's a very easy walk, but you can see a lot of nature along the way. A small cove at one point, a lot of nature life, and a lot of bushes and trees along that area. So both are a fun walk. You can actually make a loop out of it and go into Chicopee State Park from here, walk the dirt trail, come back along the dirt road, or vice versa. So either way is a fun way to get into the park.
And can you educate us on any form of plant life that is within the land?
Yeah, both on the land and just outside the land. There's lots of different species of trees. There's also a lot of different bushes, especially towards the end where Chicopee State Park is, where they try to keep it very natural. And I saw quite a few flowers and flowering trees in that area too. And it continues that way into the junction point with Chicopee State Park, so you can walk and see a lot more life forms there too. So there's a lot to do in this park, recreation-wise, picnic-wise, just socializing, and it's adjacent area of Chicopee State Park is wonderful too. You can have a nice long hike of 2 miles, starting here, walk around the park, and then go into Chicopee State Park and come back out. And you can extend it by going deeper into the reservoir. Right, and the reservoir's other region has a lot of walking trails too. So these two parks together make for a lot of trails you can get onto.
And thanks for listening to our Canal Days episode of the Williams Park in Chicopee, Massachusetts. And of course, we want to thank Robert Camus, founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, for sharing his passion and expertise with us. Remember, you can find out more information about Robert's tours, book private tours, and explore the Canal Days video and podcast series at holyokecanaltour.org. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, comment, and share. We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions for future episodes. Don't forget to keep exploring and discovering the history that is hidden in plain sight all around us. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to tune in to our next episode of Canal Days at holyokecanaltour.org. Until then.